Welcome back to Elden Ring. We're in the round table hold, as you can obviously tell. Came here to check if there's anything interesting happening. Unfortunately, no. I did manage to purchase some materials, upgraded a bunch of weapons to the 12th upgrade level. We have the Serpent God's Curved Sword. This one had an interesting effect. It is going to restore some health upon slaying an enemy. I'm not sure how powerful it is. We can test it out. And I'm also using the other curved sword, hoping our damage is going to be much higher. These are both upgraded weapons. So the person in the room past the study is still there, repeatedly asking us not to disturb him. Of course, we don't listen to them. We can go back to the Volcano Manor. I want to see if there's anything new, and then we can probably check this request. This marker, at first I thought it was somewhere on the cliff sides, but looking at the map again, it definitely feels like it is along the path to the shaded castle. So we can try that, see where it leads us. We can speak to Gurrank, because we do have a piece of death root. Last time we got a spell called the Beast Claw, I believe. I think I still have it equipped. Yeah, the Beast Claw. Let's see what we get now.
Now you are a recusant true, and a full-fledged member of the Volcano Manor. I am pleased to have you on our side.
I suppose... Oh, we can speak about Rileigh's true form. That was not available before, was it? Maybe I missed it?
Did you see her? The girl, Rileigh, with her true face. Well, if she confided in you the name Zarias, then perhaps it is not my place to speak. But as her adoptive mother, I ask of you, please be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visage belies the purity of her heart. Honestly, I hardly deserve the sweet child.
So Lady Tanith is her adoptive mother. I was assuming she has a true form as well, to put it diplomatically.
Please be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visage belies the purity of her heart.
Let's speak with them again. Can see Dialos is still there.
My serpentine form and the name Zarias were secrets, known only to Lady Tanith and I. Now I share the secrets with you as well. Please keep them safe from anyone else.
Honestly, I doubt anyone would believe me. I don't think Zarias is a particularly important character to other people. We can start from the Shaded Castle. Or maybe from the Erdtree Gazing Hill. Can see Millicent still there. Let's go to these ramparts. I think I can jump to the pool of poison just outside. Now all we have to do is go north. Were these attempts... I mean, the last two required us to interact with a sigil on the ground. And there it is. That is a bridge leading to Mount Gelmir. Can I get... There's an area directly above us. I have no idea if it's accessible. We can check that out again. Can try the invasion. Someone's shooting. That is Scarlet Rot. I don't think I like that. What is going on? Looks as if there's... Why am I getting stuck? That shouldn't happen, right? So, Rileigh was a confessor? I mean, that sort of worked. Got a rune arc, we got a finger remedy. That is a new talisman and also some black key bolts. To use with a very specific crossbow. I forgot the name. What is that talisman though? So this is a vial, small mysterious bottle with a dark mist sealed within. Eliminates all sound during movement. A ritual implement used by the Round Table Hold assassins. Because this is what the confessors actually were. There was a time when Tarnis who had strayed from guidance feared nothing more than utter silence. I mean, you can use this along with the concealing veil. You won't be invisible, but they're gonna be pretty powerful if you're trying to avoid unnecessary attention. The Gold Scarab, yeah. One of the best tools to get extra runes if you want to upgrade weapons and purchase all the equipment that you have available. I don't think I need the Arsenal Charm. Could use some stamina though. Can see something up there. Golden Rune 3. So we missed this when we were exploring the old Altus tunnel. So the area above us, let me check the Bridge of Iniquity. If we follow the road and we cross the road bridge, we can arrive at the village with all the windmills. Is that way too high? Probably is, but how do I get on the area below? Can see something down there. Somebody else thought about the exact same thing. I do remember these wandering nobles and also fighting some of the soldiers around here. Don't think we discovered anything particularly. This one is carrying a box. I think we got a special item last time. Could try going down there. Maybe they didn't mean for you to be able to access this area? Honestly, I'm not sure. Just a single militiaman. The owl is turning its head. So if we jump from this rock, we can probably cross this ravine. Yeah, this is the area directly above. Well, the fight with Rileigh took place, and there's two of them, how nice. Can you imagine why these would be here? Okay, so far I only got a butterfly and a lily. But I suppose that is it. Somewhat curious about the next target. Can travel directly there. I see no point sticking around this place. Or we can go back to the bridge. Okay, after we kill the troll. How did I miss those? I wonder what we can discover on the road to the windmill villages. So the shaded castle doesn't look so bad. Not from above, especially after you've defeated the boss. And pretty much everything that place has to offer. Like the area a lot, along with Castle Morn. That is a tabard from the foot soldiers. I remember these, but I don't think I progressed much further away from the bridge. At some point we turned back. You can see some ruins. Another band of soldiers. In a destroyed carriage. I was hoping he would not react to our presence. Gravel stones. These are associated with dragons. Is there a weapon for us? No, I think it's empty. I'm a big fan of the healing. Okay, so now I understand why all these soldiers are around here. They're not going to counter us. They just do not care. Let's deal with the pumpkin head. They've got a flail. This will definitely get their attention. No? Okay, they stopped. What do I have to do at this point? Am I mentally prepared for this? The Great... Wait, what? I thought it said the Great Scars. It's actually the Great Stars. They're backing away. Another tabard. Great Shield users. Don't think this is going to work. Can try pairing. This is not gonna go well. Okay, a soldier. Where did they come from? Just take it slow. That soldier does not want to fight. I think these are using pikes. There's no way the normal spear is that long, right? Look at that, we're at full health again. I like that weapon a lot. That was a good start. Well, almost. I think I'm going to provoke. Not the bass. It was almost flawless. What do you think? Could have been a lot worse. Golden Roa. So what type of weapon did I just loot? It's a great hammer. Weighs 10 units. Looked a lot heavier. Well, I mean, maybe the icon is misleading. So this is a huge bludgeon. Primarily striking weapon, causes blood loss. The skill is Endure. It's not exactly unique. So a bloodstained star is an ill omen, a fact not lost upon those against whom this weapon is brought to bear. Landing attacks slightly restores HP. You don't need to kill anyone. Then again, it's a pretty slow weapon. Doubt it's gonna be noticeable. And of course I forgot to check the requirements. No, I can use it just fine. No faith, no intellect. No arcane either. This one is carrying a box as well. Where are they hiding? Just a golden rune. Can I jump up there? Not quite. We still have not figured out what all these what to call them, deranged nobles are actually searching, sometimes on their hands and knees. So it was a point of grace here all along. The side path. Nobody waiting to ambush us. Nobody at all. Hey, it's our friend that spews death blight. Can see some slugs as well. Looks like we can get to this area by falling on the tombstones from the windmill pasture. Can head deeper into the forest. I also think Goldmask and the scribe have moved on. Oh, we don't have a parrying dagger. Almost forgot about that. There is something here. These are probably gold fireflies. And a radiant gold mask. Designed to resemble a blazing golden halo, created and left behind by Lord Goldmask. He was a staunch pursuer of fundamentalism, going to strengthen certain incantations. Its striking design represents both the brilliant inspiration that once shone upon him and the vision of a ring that he will surely find at the end of his pursuit. To you who seek to shine as I do, wear it well. I wonder if Scribe Corin is interested in this radiant gold mask. We're gonna have to wait and see. No idea where they are. I mean, they were looking directly at the Earth Tree. But that's about it. They're not dancing this time. Yeah, they are mad. I wonder what these women were you doing. It feels as if I could... Rather, I should be able to interact with this, but... maybe not. So, that is a... Is that a rake? That is a head on a stick. Someone probably tried jumping down. I would not advise it. It's going to blow... No, it's not going to blow up. The protection of the Earth Tree requires measly 35 faith. It's a superior incantation. Increases damage negation for all affinities except physical. It's going to buff all nearby allies too. You can delay the activation. In the beginning, everything was in opposition to the Earth Tree. Through countless victories in wars, it became the embodiment of order. They're not talking about the shattering, obviously. Maybe... we know about a war against the giants. Maybe there were more. So there is another settlement further to the east. So what is this? It's another pasture? The pink flowers really strike out. There's a corpse. Human bone shards. Hey, maybe these mills are unironically for grinding human bones. I was wondering the last time we were at the pastures. There's a path down there. And this area has no name. A few more soldiers. Could take the high road as well. Really, you're gonna make comment about a point of grace that you can obviously see. Thought there was an entrance here. Oh, I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. Not jumping down there. So we did discover a couple of items. Notably the golden mask on the bridge. And we saw these ruins as well. The Writheblood ruins. This dog looks somehow worse than everything we've seen so far. And of course they cause bleeding Magnus the Beastclaw. Just what am I looking at? Was not expecting a prompt to invade another world. That is a sacramental... No, two of them in fact. Two buds. Expected fire to do a bit more damage. How about we use an actual spell? Okay, it definitely deals a lot of damage. So that went well, sort of. Oh, hold on. That is a disgusting lump of... I want to say flesh. It's probably something different. This is gonna take a while. Not very deadly, though. Oh, we're out. Just beast bones. So what was the point of that enemy? I wonder if all these beasts essentially fused together, or maybe their corpses did. Something up ahead. I have no idea what to expect. The message is not very helpful. I mean, I could try pairing, I could try... There's nothing in here? Sanguine Noble. Of course. I'm not sure why they're missing. That completely failed. Looked nice though. Fought that enemy before a long time ago. He was in the Rose Church. And honestly, that area was very unique. It had all these really strange red growths. A Sanguine Noble. Was expecting the Bloody Hellas. It is a heavy thrusting sword. The Dynast's Finesse. That is unique. You can nimbly avoid an attack, securing some distance. So that is what? A sidestep? Or a backstep? You can follow it up. You can perform either a sudden lunge, or a sudden lunge and then a sweeping slice. Carried by the noble servants of the Lord of Blood. Designed to bore into flesh, causes severe blood loss. The extracted blood trickles gracefully down the length of the blade. 17 Arcane. Servants of the Lord of Blood. Reminds me of the description of the Reduvia. Also used by servants of the Lord of Blood. "19 dexterity, 16 strength. Quite a few stats. Wait, wasn't there something about a beast claw here? Magnus the Beast Claw. I would feel a lot better. Hold on. That is an effigy. And now it's active. Shaded Castle. What else can I explore around here before we commit to another fight? Pumpkinhead. Another sanctuary stone. And we're looking at the collapsed bridge. The merchant was there. The crone as well. I believe we have pretty much everything we need. You can just use an aromatic. I was probably a perfumer before they enlisted. A few more flowers. Yeah, I do remember the noble with a box. But I don't see much else around here. Maybe there's no more loot for us. Now, where was that sign? It was in the other ruin. I think it was in the lower one. Magnus. What could possibly go wrong? There's a beast claw. I was expecting Magnus to use... essentially... Oh, that beast claw. They were not referring to some type of fist weapon. Didn't expect that. He's got some moves. Let's finish him off with a beast claw. That would be fun. Do we have it here? He can dodge, okay. Didn't manage to dodge that one. That came out of nowhere. The Greats... Wait, another one? I wonder if that was an assassination target. Now I definitely have to go back to Lady Tanith. Was hoping to get to the settlement with all the windmills, but we can do that on the next part. So let's see here. We defeated, well, at least one. We don't know if the Beast Claw was a target.
I see you've performed another task for us. Here is your usual reward. Please, take it.
A new blade.
Now, perhaps the time has come to tell you of the true ruler of this manor, Lord Rileigh. The Erd Tree blessed the Tarnished with grace But it was all too meager in the face of the enormity of their task. The Tarnished were forced to scavenge, squabbling for crumbs, like the Shard Bearers vying for power in the wake of the Shattering. Our Lord, indignant, has refused to scurry about, fighting over what miserly scraps they allow us. If the Erd Tree, and indeed the very gods, would debase us so, then we are willing to raise the banner of resistance, even if it means heresy. We at the Volcano Manor, under Lord Rileigh, have sworn no rest until it is done. If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you. The Lord's visits with our champions are always a spectacle. It cannot come a day too soon.
Could that be Rileigh? Spoke of spectacle, reminds me of the festival at Redmane Castle. Rileigh is a Shardbearer after all.
If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you. It cannot come a day too soon.
You can see Patches is still there. No idea about the Beast Claw. Let me see if there is another letter addressed to us. Or essentially anything at all.
It's just as my noble brother says. I'm a complete fool. I can't believe I thought I could become a champion.
Dialos is having second thoughts about... We can talk to him.
Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's worse than that. What an easy mark I must have been.
Look at you. A recusant through and through. I knew you had it in you. Take this.
A letter to Bernal.
A special invitation to hunt some of the first Tarnished who sat at the Round Table Hold. If you should accept, I'll next see you on the field of battle. You're still alive, I see. Well, until we meet again.
This got a bit more interesting.
Forgive me. My mind never ceases to churn of late. Well, I know I can trust you. I saw something slithering in the pitch black of night. It entered the room next to this one and never came out. If I'm not mistaken, it took the form of a serpent, just like me. Does the Volcano Manor hide some secret that Lady Tanith has kept from me? I realize that I shouldn't impose, but if you discover anything, would you please share?
We could tell her what we saw back there. Or we can pretend that we know nothing. I will say nothing for now.
The serpent, it entered the room, perhaps if you discover it.
Okay. We did see... yeah, some interesting stuff from the Prison Town Church. I want to explore the area past it, though, before we do anything. So this is a sinister katana, modeled after a serpent bone. They're coated in a lethal poison. Requires 22 dexterity. And we have 2 of these. Somewhat strange. Maybe you want to dual wield them? Is there any point in doing that? Maybe. Vargram the Raging Wolf. Errant Sorcerer Wilhelm. They can be found in the royal capital. So wait a minute. These were essentially the Tarnished, some of the first Tarnished to arrive at the Round Table. We did read about this from the equipment. This was worn by Wilhelm, who eventually confronted his fair friend Vargram. Was taken prisoner in Round Table Hold. But wait, they can be found in Lanedale. Juna Hoslow, the Knight of Blood, can be found in the mountaintops of the Giants. I have no idea how to get to that area, though. Yeah, I see 2 of these markers. Vargram is... yeah, somewhere in there. All the way to the east. Juna Hoslow. I wonder if Dialos knows about this.
Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's what uneasy.
Cannot mention anything. How about... hold on. Can rest here.
If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you.
The spirit is back here.
Worthy Tarnished. I left the serpent-slaying spear in the Lord's chamber. It is the only thing that can kill that horror. Run it through.
Oh, Dialos is gone.
You're still alive? Well, until we meet again.
I don't think I can accomplish much else here. We have no idea where Dialos went. Bernal, obviously, still in his chair. But I think this essentially covers what we can do at the Volcano Manor at this point. Could explore past the church. Alexander is still in that lava lake. He's essentially below the manor, but yeah. Looks as if, now you can tell, these are the outside walls. We're gonna pay Gorank a visit. I wanna see what else we can get from the Bestial Sanctum. We have a piece of Deathroot.
My thanks, Tarnished. Death My sin should not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
The Stone of Gorank.
I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
You have to be very careful when handling Deathroot. Always use gloves. Did not turn hostile again, which is something I'm happy about. I can try to memorize another spell here. This is the Stone of Gorank, requires Faith of 13. We can hurl a boulder. Can check that out. I should honestly have Godric's Rune active at this point. Yeah. It's going to bump up our stats quite a bit. And as for now, I think this covers it. Still curious about Blythe. What type of mission he was sent to. Come to think of it, we could go and speak with Sorceress Sellen. Iji knew about Radahn's defeat, and Sellen also told us about the fact that Radahn was keeping the stars from moving. Wonder if there's anything new.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
No, we cannot talk about Radahn, but we can tell her about the primeval sorcerer. I don't see much else.
What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure. Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher. A stern judge of men. But he must have seen something in you. You make us both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice.
Can inquire probably about her earlier days. Nothing new to teach us.
If you recall, I was exiled from the Academy of Rileigh. It was for attempting to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. The toothless pedantry peddled by the Carian royal family can rot for all I care. I want Glintstone sorceries that open our minds, unbound by terrestrial taboos, no matter what we give in return. My apprentice, I presume nothing. Teacher and student are not bound to tread the same path. But hear me out, my apprentice. I need your help to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. Perhaps this is a journey we could take together.
Definitely interested. I mean, we can ask for some time to think about it. I don't think it really matters, though.
Splendid. I thank you. This pleases me. It's been far too long since I found a fellow kindred spirit. You must have a fabulous teacher. I need your help, my apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding Glintstone sorcerer. And like Master Azure, he was banished from the Academy. Now he languishes in prison somewhere. My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary that encloses him.
The Sellen seal breaker. I know exactly what this
to
is.
restore the primeval current of glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now. After his expulsion from the Academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home, a place called Sellia in the eastern Caelid wilds. Thinking about it, I obtained the glintstone key I gave you from a Sellian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby.
And that seal breaker can probably allow us to progress further into the hideaway. The Sellia hideaway. I think we're going there next. That's not something I expected here. But I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. A lot of new information. And we have a lot to think about. Hopefully I'll see you in Caelid for the next part.